New York's #1 news with Michelle Charlesworth and Pedro Rivera and meteorologist Danny Beckstrom and the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News this morning.
Right now, it's the final day to early vote in the tri-state area, with Election Day just 2 days away, and there is no rest for the Vice President and former President Donald Trump as they continue their swinging around those battleground states.
And after last week's warm weather, it is chilly outside. We're waking up to cold and crisp. It says cool, but I'm going with cold because it was this morning.
But you know, that does make for excellent running
Yep.
weather as the 53rd running of the TCS New York City Marathon gets underway early this morning. Good morning. I'm Pedro Rivera.
And I'm Tony East. Michelle Charlesworth is going to be out along the marathon route this morning.
Yeah, she's out there. I'm excited. I'm going out there in just a bit. But Danny Beckstrom, she's showing us what it's like on Staten Island right now and has your AccuWeather forecast. That big jacket you got on this morning, Danny.
Oh, man, you can feel the energy already, Pedro and Tony. And Tony, I'm with you. It's downright cold out here. You know, this cool down came at the perfect time for the 50,000 runners heading here to Staten Island for the 53rd TCS New York City Marathon. It is a little chilly for us spectators, but I'm telling you, these temperatures right in the optimal range for what these athletes like to see. And after months, if not years of training, I'm so glad to be able to give them a good forecast. Let's get you a look at the numbers. Right now, 41 degrees in Central Park. Of course, the park is the finish line for the marathon. We're starting on Staten Island at the base of the Verrazano Bridge. Right now, 40 degrees here. And yeah, I'm feeling it. I can see my breath. It's cold. But check out our suburbs north and west of the city. 29 in Andover, 28 in Poughkeepsie, 37 in White Plains. So it is cold, crisp across the board under a clear sky with just a light breeze out there. Looking at the marathon planner, it starts at 8 o'clock this morning. We expect air temperature close to 43, 44. By 10 a.m., we're in the low 50s. Our highs today in the mid-50s with sunny skies and a light breeze. Tony and Pedro, it really is just the absolute perfect forecast for an event like this. We're so excited to cheer on these runners. We're starting to feel the energy. We're seeing the volunteers around here. Haven't really seen any of the athletes show up yet, but keep checking in with us. Of course, we'll see 50,000 of them head this direction. Pedro and Tony?
Yeah, a whole lot of runners.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you. We are less than 2 hours away from the start of the TCS New York City Marathon. As Danny mentioned, 50,000 runners from more than 150 countries will be making their way across the 5 boroughs.
Always a good time of the year. The race also brings out thousands of us spectators along the route, so there will be extra security, of course, to keep the runners and the spectators safe. Eyewitness News reporter Phil Tate is live at Columbus Circle ahead of the race. Phil.
Yeah, good morning. It might be early, but there is such an electricity in the air. That's as the stage is set for the more than 50,000 runners that will take part in this event along the 26.2-mile stretch. Now, for the NYPD, they have been hard at work. We've seen many of the preparations happening right before our eyes, and for this highly anticipated event that hits every stride. Now, security is a major focus. It's top of mind for the department as the NYPD looks to keep runners and spectators safe. Now, they'll keep a close watch for anything suspicious along the route with multiple eyes on the stretch from Staten Island before crossing into Brooklyn, then Queens into Manhattan, and then the Bronx, finishing here over at Central Park. Now, the NYPD has access to more than 60,000 cameras inside the Joint Operations Center. Meantime, barriers will line both sides of the route as supporters come out to cheer on runners. Well, that's just a piece of the efforts from the department to keep everyone safe.
Some of the runners are going to be coming over bridges. Our helicopters are able to do bridge scans, counterterrorism scans, look for anything abnormal. These events is what really separates New York from a lot of other police departments around the country. This is what we are experts at.
Now we're nearing the start of the marathon that gets underway at 8 a.m. You can see a cop car there. Many people just telling folks where to go to. Now this is a big moment both for runners and for spectators that will come out to support those who are taking part in this race. This is just a really big moment as they all will take part step by step. We are live on the Upper West Side this morning. I'm Phil Tate, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Step by step. Thank you so much, Phil.